What's up, guys? How are we all doing? Welcome back to a brand new customs video for LEGO DC Supervillains. Today we're going to be creating Drowned from the LEGO DC Supervillains customizer, or I guess specifically more so from Dark Knight's Metal. First, ladies and gentlemen, we have a sponsorship interruption, and today's is an absolutely awesome one. This is the Ridge wallet, which is the wallet that I've been using now for the last handful of weeks, and I have to say it is absolutely awesome. It's honestly, surprisingly, it's almost like new tech in wallets. This is my previous wallet that I've used for years now, and it is a lot more burdensome. It is just heavy. It is cumbersome to carry. But when I went ahead and got the sponsorship for this particular wallet, I'm just honestly blown away by how awesome this is. It's just so minimalistic. You have room for your cash, you have room for your cards. So in this case, I kept a card just to showcase here an example for you guys. It holds 12 or up to 12 cards. So if you have less than that, it would be even lighter and thinner for you to carry. It is nice and light, but not light in the sense where you feel like it's cheap. And that's the thing that I think is really awesome about it, is that it really does feel like a premium item, which is very, very cool to see. And of course, in addition to that, it comes in a whole bunch of varieties. So right here, I've got just a couple to show you. So this is the carbon fiber one, which I love. This is my personal favorite. It is absolutely awesome. And they do also have two different variations for the money clip. So if you don't like the actual clip design, you can go on ahead and get the other variation, which I have right here to showcase to you guys as well. And this one has the little belt kind of clip, so you can use that one if you'd like to go that route. The other thing that's really cool about them is the fact that there's 30 other options to choose from, or over 30 colors to choose from carbon fiber, titanium, and a bunch of different colors. So that's really, really cool. But even if you don't want to believe me, the cool thing is that they have over 30,000. Yes, you heard me correctly. 30,000. Not 100, not 200, 30,000 is definitely a pretty large sample size. And they have 30,000 5-star reviews on these wallets. So obviously they know what they're doing there over at Ridge Wallet. They are putting together some sweet wallets. And if you guys want to go on ahead and check them out, there's a link in the description there that I would love for you guys to utilize. So you can go on ahead and use the link to head over to ridge.com/blitz and then utilize code BLITZ, B-L-I-T-Z, to save yourself 10% off your order. So not only are you getting an awesome item, but by supporting the channel and supporting our sponsor for today's video, you would be saving yourself 10% off your order. And these are the two factors that really seal the deal for me when working with these guys over at Ridge, because it really shows you their commitment to the quality of their product. Number one, you basically have a 45-day test drive period for one of these items. So if you order one of these wallets, you can return it within 45 days, which is absolutely awesome, and you would get a full refund. And in addition to that, as if that wasn't good enough, when you buy one of these wallets, you have a lifetime warranty. Yes, you heard me correctly. So basically, essentially, you can buy one of these wallets and use it for life, which is absolutely awesome. And it really shows their commitment to the craftsmanship and the high quality that they have with these particular wallets. So once again, go to ridge.com/blitz, use code BLITZ to save yourself 10%. Thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this video. It helps out a ton. And I do want to thank you guys for going and supporting Ridge for supporting the Blitzwinger channel. So thank you guys so very much for this, and enjoy the rest of the video. Now, with that in mind, of course, guys, don't forget, if you do enjoy today's video, hit that thumbs up button. So far, we've got quite a few of the creepy designs from Dark Knight Metal done. We have the Batman Who Laughs, who turned out really, really cool. We have a Red Death right here, who also turned out quite epic. Thank you guys, by the way, for sharing your takes on the characters. And then we did get Dawnbreaker built also. So we've got a lot of characters already completed, and today we're going to add yet another one to that roster. So this one is kind of Aquaman inspired, or maybe, I guess, maybe it's more Mera inspired. So this is kind of a combination almost between, I would say, like Batman, or I guess maybe Batwoman, and Mera and Aquaman and Batman. It's kind of this like weird combination of different characters. It's a really, really cool looking character, and we're going to try to do our very best to add it to our roster in the game. Now, of course, don't forget, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, hit that thumbs up button. That would be very, very much appreciated. Subscribe, and if you'd like to become a member of the channel, please consider doing so by hitting that join button down below. Now, with that being said, here we go. So obviously this character is a pretty significant villain. We're gonna need to, she has like a kind of like Aquaman's trident. So we're gonna need to try, perfect. Okay, I was gonna say we're gonna need to see if there is a trident in the game, and what do you know? There is a trident in the game, which is brilliant. I guess it makes total sense. After all, you do have Aquaman in the game, so why not have the trident? Okay, so I'm very excited to go on ahead and get to building this character. I guess the first thing I want to check right off the bat is to see if we have Batwoman's haircut in the game. Okay, that's oh wait, there we go. Okay, Batwoman. Okay, so that's going to have to be, yeah, this is going to have to be the design that we actually use here. I'm trying to think. Okay, I guess we're going to have to, could we make this dark gray, possibly? Ooh, okay. So that looks pretty promising. What if I made the hair instead dark gray and then the cowl black? I guess that could possibly work. Okay, okay, we're off to a good start. Okay, for now, let's just remove that piece because we need to get the armor done first. But man, oh man, am I glad that they have that Batwoman hair, because that's going to make things a whole heck of a lot easier. Okay, so speaking of easier and easy things, I think we're going to start with the kind of easy stuff first. So she does have this kind of I guess that would be a skirt. I would describe it as a green skirt. So I think that's another aspect that we need to include here. Would be in here. Go for this. I'm going to go with the dark green skirt piece, because you do see some of the Aquaman colors still in this design, like the green and the orange sort of design. So I think that that's actually really cool that they incorporated that into the character. The one thing I am realizing now is that it kind of makes things very difficult in terms of the outfit that we have below the skirt. Like, the skirt looks ginormous, I'm well aware of that. So I think because of that, we might have to just go with the plain black, or maybe incorporate some of the Aquaman. Dang, those boots would look really cool, but she does not wear green boots, so it would not be all that applicable here, unfortunately. At first, I was thinking of maybe using this just to get the right kind of design going, because she does have the coat that she wears. But because we have the skirt piece, I think we should just go with just plain black for the leggings there. And then the hip piece doesn't really matter at all, because you can't see it either way. So we're just going to recolor that black as well, and we'll move along from there. Now we have, I guess we could redesign the gloves. Gloves should be pretty easy, just a black design. For the arms, I'm thinking for the arms we could, I think one of the arms, she does have this like gold bracelet on, so that would be the left arm. So let's see if we could find something that actually incorporates those gold bracelets. No, that's a lot more than just a bracelet. It's not really a bracelet because it's kind of up where the bicep is, so it's a little bit difficult to explain, but we're going to try to find something that fits this design, obviously. So maybe something like this could work, possibly. I think that's definitely the coolest of the bunch so far. I wish it didn't have that little wrist guard. If that wasn't there, this would be the perfect selection. Unfortunately, it is there, so we have to keep scrolling to see if there's something better. But if not, we'll still go with this one just because I think it's the best of the bunch. So that's interesting. It doesn't look gold, unfortunately, but we could possibly use that. Let's keep scrolling. Maybe we could find something more accurate. So I guess that kind of gives you the bracelet over the bicep area. So that sort of works, honestly. Surprisingly so. I didn't realize that's the Joker's arm piece. What about this? That's not gonna work. And okay. So now we have to kind of select. Do we go with what looks most accurate, which would be this? Or do we go with what looks coolest, which would be this, the Jinx arm piece? Because I actually think that one looks really, really cool. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Right arm, we're just going to recolor black. Man, oh man, this is so tough to decide. You know what? We're going to go for accuracy. We got to go for accuracy here. We're trying to get the coolest design that we possibly can, but also, at the same time, we do need to try to make sure that it actually looks as close to the real look as we can. What the heck? Where is it? Right. Oh, sorry. Why am I even redesigning the wrong arm piece? I'm like, what's happening? Is it the Joker? Is that why we can't? Nope, nope, nope. I think it's further down. Yep. It's the Joker. That's why we couldn't see it there. Okay. So there you go. You get the little... Now, you know what? Honestly, I know that this is tough. Like, I've gone back and forth, but I just think this looks so much better. And it really does give us that kind of Knights look that we're going for. Okay. Now it's probably going to be the most difficult aspect of the character, and that's the torso. So let's think. What could work here? So unfortunately, something like that would not apply here. So we're looking for ideally green and orange. Green, orange, and black is kind of the three color combination that we're really aiming for. If we find something that kind of fits that design, that's what we're gonna go with. What recolors on this? Nope. That will not work. So this is probably going to be the most difficult aspect about this character, is trying to get this right. I figured maybe that could look kind of okay, but it doesn't really work. Especially because you need to recolor the skin tone for her as well. It's got this like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's sort of like pale, I guess, kind of grayish, light gray color. Would be maybe the way to describe it. Nope. Figured maybe we would try at least. Ooh. What about this? No. I wish there was like an orange that was a little bit darker than this one. Because the problem is, because this orange is so bright and so in your face, it becomes kind of difficult to use that one as an option even. Just because it's so bright, you know? And after all, she is supposed to be a Dark Knight's Metal character, so it'd be a little bit weird if she's all bright and colorful as a character, you know? It doesn't really fit the character. What recolors on this? Nope, that's not going to work. Yikes. Okay, we're sort of running out of options here already, which is obviously not good. I'm trying to think, could we maybe use the regular torsos to somehow get an interesting or somewhat remotely close look? What about this? What recolors on this? Nope, not what we need. Not what we need. Oy. What if we maybe... Darn it. I wish that on this design... the blue part could be recolored. That would be awesome. Because that's the other thing, is that she does wear like how would you describe it? Like a jacket, I guess. So that's another element that we need to incorporate into this whole thing. Okay, now that's interesting. Because you do get the jacket. The problem with this one... Oh, this is so annoying. The problem with this one is that you don't... The blue there on the highlights. I wish that wasn't there. If we could make that green, this would 100% be the torso that we choose. Even with the wrong skin tone and everything. Darn it. That one would work so well, too. Oh, yo, 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 yo. That stinks, man. That is a bummer, because that one would have worked really, really, really well. I mean, honestly, out of all the ones that we've seen as options here, I still think that that's probably our best bet, because you at least get somewhat of a remotely similar look. So we'll go with that for now, but I do want to quickly just check. Maybe there's some way. Could we possibly maybe make something work here? Maybe orange highlights. Does that work? I mean, and then maybe with like an insignia. Yikes, yeah. I mean, I don't think any of these are gonna look great, unfortunately. Yeah, it stinks because we can't really find something that really fits perfectly or even particularly well. Unfortunately, like, I wish I could say, like, oh yeah, that torso piece, like, totally makes sense, you know, but there really isn't anything except for the, what was it? I think it was Black Canary, right? I think. What torso piece was that? That is Black Canary's torso piece. So I think that's going to be the closest that we'll get to even something that is remotely correct. And so, for the face, we need the lips to be black. So I think this will work. And the skin tone is sort of like that kind of design. So that'll work. Where's the eyeshadow? Kind of like this. I think that works. I wish we could include the eye patch, because she does have an eye patch. I mean, like, technically you could include an eye patch. That's the wrong eye. I don't think there's an eye patch for the other eye. There is, like, the monocle that you could wear, I guess, but I mean, that right there, if you could put that onto the other eye, would be really cool to incorporate, but it really doesn't matter, because the thing is, once we put the hair piece... Oh, sorry. Wrong selection. Once we put the helmet and hair, you're not going to be able to see it anyhow. I guess maybe if you go with the Batgirl design, you could kind of see some of the design, but I think this is more correct for this character. Okay, so did we decide? We're gonna go with the black hair and the kind of brighter or gray-ish cowl, just because I think it looks cool and it stands out a little bit better. And then now I'm realizing you can actually see the monocle, so I'm trying to think, is there some way that we could actually... It's not going to let me. There's just not any way, unfortunately, here that I'm going to be able to incorporate the eye patch, because it's always, for whatever reason, it's always on that other side. Which definitely stinks. What the heck? That's so weird, because it says recolor that, but it doesn't actually recolor, so that's very weird. Yeah. I guess if you want, you could go with the monocle just to try to get that kind of look. I mean, it's somewhat better than nothing. I wish there was a way to, like, flip this. That says change tabs. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not going to be any... Okay, let's just quickly take a look at the presets. Maybe there's something here that could work. I'm just trying to, like, remember, is there any other character that has sort of like a goggle visor thing over the left-hand eye? If there is, maybe we could make it work. So let's just quickly scroll through. And if we see something like that, we will possibly try it. So there's Deathstroke, but again, it's over the right eye, which is what we've tried to implement already. And so, yeah, you don't really get anything that is remotely correct, unfortunately. So I think we're going to have to go with this. recolor the skin tone again. Be a little bit brighter. I know that the skin tone on the actual torso is wrong also. I'm well aware of that. Recolor this. And then I guess we can go with the monocle just for some detail and trying to capture some of that element that she has as part of her character. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our take on this character, of course, of Drowned. If you guys enjoyed the design, let me know in the comment section below if you can do a better job with this character. Of course, you can always share that over on Twitter or Instagram at Blitzwinger. It's the Blitzwinger over on Facebook. So if you're going to be tagging the page, just so you know, that is the one that you should be on the lookout for. But so far, so good. We've got quite a few of the designs done. We still have to build Barbatos. We still have to build Murder Machine. We still have to build Devastator and Merciless. So those are the last few characters that we need to get done in order to have a complete roster for the Dark Knight's Metal. But I have to say, another pretty good take on a Dark Knight's Metal character. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I am definitely curious to hear your opinions and thoughts. And of course, guys, do not forget to leave a like. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!